Time to rock on. More Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Last time we left off, I truly do not remember, so we're just gonna get into it and enjoy the gameplay. I'm gonna go silent for a bit, and yeah, just enjoy.
First rain, then jelly, then slimy, stinky crawl spaces, and now all these monsters. I hate this flarking planet!
You hate everything, Rocket.
True, but especially the stinky slime tunnel part. Itchy fur is where I draw the line.
We do smell exceptionally foul.
Hey, we're a team. If we're gonna smell like butt, we're gonna smell like butt together.
That is most eloquent, Peter Quill. I will smell like butt with you.
Yeah, really great speech.
No, it ain't.
What did the tree say?
He says all this moisture is good for us and will make us grow.
In your case, that is doubtful.
I agree with Groot. It's important to stay hydrated.
Not this hydrated.
We'll need a hand, Groot.
He says no.
All right, Drax, you know what to do.
No.
Take it down, Gamora.
Way's not clear.
Deep freeze.
Whoa! Can I try ice cubing something?
Nope.
Man, you're such a gas flat.
So if we're gonna haggle with the Monster Queen, how much are we asking for our monster?
Groot, give me a bridge here. The fortress is right on the other side of those cliffs.
Pretty sure it's this way, but I don't see an easy way to get up there.
Easy is rarely worth the effort.
For you, maybe. I love easy. That thing heavy, Quill?
Surprisingly light.
If we put our monster in it, will he shrink as well?
No. It would compress anything inside to a mound of twitching gold.
Neat.
Don't get any ideas.
Whoa, that is definitely in my top 10 fortresses.
You said that quarantine zone monster was supposed to be rare.
She already has a whole herd of them?
So we wasted our time. Almost got killed for nothing.
And got arrested. That was fun.
It was moderately amusing.
Now we've got a ticking time bomb on the ship.
Guys, every misstep was just a step in the right direction towards completing our best plan yet.
Say that again?
What if we brought one of those ugly suckers all the way here only to find out Lady H already had a full set?
That would...
Let's just get this done. can't be serious.
Okay. It's farther than it looked. Much farther.
It's a Flarkin infinity bridge is what it is.
You're being dramatic, Rodent. Bridge ends at the fortress, therefore it is not infinite.
Yeah, that's super comforting. Guess we gotta go. 3 cycles.
Peter?
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, right.
Right, we gotta arrest the big guy.
The point of even getting the Flarkin thing was looking like you mean business.
Groot, you ready to squeeze in?
Peter Quill, there's still time to reconsider. The tree creature is not very monstrous.
Drax, we're doing this just like we planned on the Milano.
You're being stubborn. Clearly the rodent is
I
the
am
one
not
that...
being stubborn, I just refuse to change my mind. Because it's the right decision.
Hey, lovebirds, let's go. Bridge ain't gonna cross itself.
I hope Lady Hellbender is as gullible as you expect she is.
You hang tight there, bud. When the time comes, I'll get you out of there. Rocket style if I got it.
Drax. Gamora, can you help me with this?
No.
What? Why?
To guarantee your safety as our leader.
Ah, come on.
Don't look at me, I ain't pulling that thing. Remember, buddy, menacing! Like me, only bigger. I am Groot. Not bad, not bad.
Okay, here we go.
So now we have Groot in the cage, and we're pulling him to Lady Hellbender so that we can make some money. If I'm correct about that? Okay, fine. Let's see how this is gonna turn out.
I know it can't understand me, but maybe it responds good to soothing tones.
This is truly one hell of a long bridge. Sheesh. I swear to God, you can probably, this is like the whole length of the Great Wall of China, possibly. Crap.
Stop the name of your song?
No.
Okay. So, how long before someone else wants to pull this thing?
We are 60 clicks from the fortress.
I'd say closer to 75.
Well, there is only one way to know for sure. 0.1 clicks. 0.2 clicks.
0.9, 2.1,
0.3 clicks.
4.5.
0.4 clicks. 0.5 clicks. 0.6 clicks.
Stop counting clicks.
Could enumerate all the ways in which our plans like fair.
Thursday boy? What are you gonna hear me? Say, Star-Lord. Who's the guy with the scary eyes? If you don't hurry, I'm gonna eat that whole cake myself.
13 whole years. Look at you. Where does time go?
I'll be up in a sec, I promise.
Right.
Really? The very beginning again. Alright, fine. Whoa, black eye. I think I said something about that beforehand.
Oh man, traveling through space must be amazing.
Are you ready to go, go, go? We'll make our stand.
Might as well just peel the stickers off and put them in the right spot.
Many guns. Gypsy woman said, she said, boy, your time grows near. You can't run forever. Gotta stand and face your fear. If push comes to shove, we'll bring
so
hell down
cool.
from above. Tonight we ride straight into the fire. Are you ready to go, go, go? We'll make our stand.
Mom says Grandpa used to play this a lot when she was a kid, but it's been busted ever since I can remember. Auntie says you can get a brain parasite if you share a toothbrush. Imagine that. Something growing inside of you, slowly taking over.
Well, 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 look who decided to finally come up.
Where's my cake?
I warned you.
No, you didn't.
I am so full.
Mom.
Oh. Okay, sit your butt down, Slowpoke. Don't worry, I'm not gonna sing.
I liked your singing.
Well, you might be the only one. Go on, make a wish. You're officially a teenager. Look at all those girlfriends. Someone's gonna be really popular at school.
Mom.
What? You are very handsome. I'm sure all the girls are gonna be falling all over you.
Mom.
What did you wish for?
Why would I wish for anything? I've got everything I want.
Oh, what huge favor are you about to ask me?
Just $10. Dan, Andy, and I want to go see Night of the Cosmos at the Rio tonight.
A movie? Tonight?
Come on. It's gonna be sick. It's about these zombies that invade Earth, and then it's up to these kids that have to blow them away.
I don't think I want you to see that, Peter. I let you watch the hockey mask one and you were sleeping in my bed the next 3 nights.
You watched The Exorcist when you were younger than me.
Of course you would remember that. And then I ask you if you packed your lunch and you give me a blank stare. No, I wanted us to have some us time tonight, you know? Maybe finish our game. You can't duck out right when I'm about to win.
We can still do all that stuff. Or some of it. Tomorrow. You're always telling me to get out of the house more.
A movie theater does not count as out of the house, and you know it.
Pretty please?
I don't know. Truck's still in the shop, and I don't want you walking alone in the dark. There's been a lot of weirdos out there. It's not safe.
I'll be careful, Ma. I always am.
Were you careful when you got that black eye?
I told you
I
was...
know! You were standing up for someone, which is a good thing. But you cannot go punching your way out of every problem, Peter.
I couldn't just stand there.
No, of course not. Okay, get me my purse. Not so fast. Before you go, there's something I want to talk to you about, something I want to give you.
$20?
Don't push it. Think of it as a long overdue gift from your father. It's upstairs on my bed. Go on and get it while I finish up in the kitchen. And we can open it together. Don't you dare touch that dial. Leave that alone. I love it. And look, it even has your little handprint on it.
Gotta remember to give this to Andy later. You know, he was a pretty good sport about not putting the Star-Lord patch on his jacket, too. We'd have looked like complete dorks if we both had it. Oh, crap. I'm gonna miss Knight Rider. Guess I'll just have to wait for the rerun. Mom's pretty close to winning this game. Little guy put up a big fight. Wouldn't have been able to land him without Grandpa's tricks. I don't know much about art, but I know that this is excellent. Grandma really had talent. I know it sounds crazy, but Mom's convinced my dad was an alien. She really believes it. Could she be right? Sky's clear. Wonder if Mom will spend the night stargazing since I'm heading to the movie. Dan says every UFO sighting is really a weather balloon or a bright star. But there's so many of them. Couldn't a few be real? Gonna have to get Mom to show me how to shoot. Grandpa was supposed to this summer. Meredith Quill. Perfect game. Not bad. I miss him so much. Grandma used to take me into town on Sundays to run errands. We'd stop for ice cream on the way home. Even in winter. Man, am I glad I finally got my hair the way I like it.
At last! Huh? We have arrived at the Monster Queen's fortress.
At its entrance, anyway. As I was saying, you
Well,
don't trust me?
guess we're gonna have to wait until see what the heck the present was. Of course, I'm thinking he's gonna get caught peeking without his
Your call,
mom.
Peter.
But, you know, kids,
You're just jealous
teenagers.
my plan's better. You're green with envy.
Better than black and blue.
Try it, lady. I got 12,000 volts with your name on it.
Could really use a voice of reason here, Peter.
Quill's asleep at the helm, which means I'm in charge, and we're doing my plan.
The plan with the insect.
It's not an actual bug, it's a tracker, so we can keep tabs on Groot after we sell him.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Never heard of you.
Well, you do live on a mud ball in the middle of nowhere.
What's that?
What
That's
he means
best.
is you will have. We're huge
Guardians
in
of the
creases.
Galaxy, never heard of you.
A
Yeah,
rare
well, whatever.
creature, last of his kind, and all-around swell guy.
Looks like a bush.
It is a tree.
A talking tree. That's new. All right, get going before I change my mind. And if the lady don't like it, I'll be carting out what's left of you in that box.
Thanks, officer. Have a nice day.
Officer?
Whatever.
Not exactly an easy way out if this all goes to hell.
It's gonna go great. We got a killer monster and a solid plan.
The tree is no killer. We should be selling the angry rodent. Lady Hellbender will be displeased.
What? I'm supposed to be scared just because she's got hell in her name? She runs a glorified zoo.
That's no zoo.
It's a Flarkin army. Any chance they're the zookeepers with guns?
I have never seen Orthos tamed. I have seen one trample a man to pulp.
It's fine. Worst comes to worst, we hightail it for the Milano.
Unless she's got a fleet of Shi'ar dropships.
Yeah, like she's got a bunch of ships to take her own monster mash on tour.
I stand corrected. Those ain't Shi'ar.
Oh, come on.
Why did we not
Yep.
simply dominate
You
the
guys are
void
screwed if this all goes to hell.
Next time, I'm flying.
Indeed.
We needed time to iron out the plan. Now it's foolproof.
Lady Hellbender is no fool.
When her monster goes missing, she'll assume it was us.
Assume yes, but not no. Not chases across the galaxy level of no, at least.
Are you flarking kidding me? Look at this place. It'll take forever to find Groot after we sell him.
Peter Quill expects you to use your insect device.
Bug. What's the matter, Rocket? Getting cold feet?
No,
Relax, Rocket. We've got your tracker thing, right?
don't exactly draw us a map, Quill. It's more like a hot-warm sort of thing.
You mean hot-cold, right?
What?
Galeran skull. That is truly a priceless trophy. Behold.
Woman with expensive tastes. That's good news for our deal. Come on, we're a team. We stick together. All for one and one for all.
That's surprisingly insightful. Did you just make that up?
Yep, just now. Totally off the top of my head.
Clearly, they've never been to Earth, because that's exactly what we be saying on Earth as a team. All for one and one for all.
You will remain still. No erratic movements.
I am humbled by my queen's competence.
Spare me your empty gratitude.
Apologies, my queen. I meant no offense.
I know what you meant. Do not blame me for your food. You are not the first to claim they have captured a Tara.
You doubt its authenticity?
If it is what you say it is, prove it. Or suffer the consequence of every other would-be con artist.
I assure you,
I say,
milady.
release it.
We got this.
You are free here. Bring in the next seller and transfer 10,000 units to that last one's next of kin. Speak.
Hey there, I'm Star-Lord. Okay.
Drax the Destroyer. The undoing of the Mad Titan in the flesh. And such flesh.
I think her loins are actually tickled by Drax.
Your presence honors me.
You are much smaller than I expected.
Oh? And what were you expecting? Perhaps I can do something about it.
Her loins are definitely tickled.
We'll see, Destroyer. I can be quite forceful.
Drax, get her. Just get her. She wants you.
Peter Quill. I believe she is flirting with me.
Don't worry, man. I got this. Women love me. Hey there. Hi. I'm Star-Lord. Drax is actually with me, the leader of the Guardians of the Galaxy. You may have heard of us.
You? No.
Damn.
Let me tell you. Now you have.
Lucky me.
Impressive magic trick.
What do you want?
Drax, buddy. Show her.
Show her what?
The monster, man. Open the cage, show her the monster.
You should have said that.
A Flora Colossus. I thought your kind had been wiped out.
So you're interested then?
4,000 units.
What? 4,000 units? Are you freaking kidding me? Groot is worth way more than 4,000 units. Tell her, Quill. Tell Lady Nutjob we ain't selling Groot for less than 8.
Lady Nutjob?
We've got other offers. Like the Collector, for one. He's willing to pay 10,000 units.
Floorboard, was it?
Star-Lord.
Seknarf 9 might seem like a savage backwater planet to you, but I have eyes and ears everywhere. If Tivan made an offer on a Flora Colossus, I would have heard. Since I heard nothing, it's clear you're lying.
More like bluffing.
And not very well.
Agreed. Peter Quill's negotiation skills are terrible.
I get it. Look, I know it's a lot. And at first glance, Groot doesn't look like much.
Yeah, you tell him, buddy.
He's a sentient plant from who knows where. He doesn't have sharp teeth or claws or, I don't know, monster stuff. But just look into those big, sweet brown eyes. Groot's a catch. He's worth 10,000 units minimum.
Go on.
For that price, you get the last Flora... whatever. And we get compensated for our efforts. It's a win-win for everyone. So what do you say? Do we have a deal?
It seems I misjudged you, Sunlord. 9,000. Final offer.
9 works. Deal.
It seems to me like you just got hustled out of a whole 1,000 units.
The storms of Seknarf grow ravenous. You will stay among my Hellraisers and revel as one of us.
Yeah, this is great. We'd be... Thank you.
No, of course I will. I'll call you. You guys were supposed to wait for me. You took too long. I was establishing an alibi.
You were flirting with a Seknarfian.
This man was getting strangled by a tentacle. I don't know what the heck he was doing. What?
Just where exactly?
Well, we didn't quite get that far.
Good thing we're doing my plan. Tracker's pointing back to Lady Skullsuit's throne room, so that's where I'm going.
Tiny little problem.
Boy, when these guys go, they go hard.
Damn, everybody got messed
Doesn't
up.
mean that I'll
Everybody's wasted as heck.
What happens after I've had a few?
If a few scut knuckles gotta die to save Groot, so be it.
Whoa, whoa, hey! We are not here to start a war with the woman who's got her own private army.
No, just rob her.
If we do things right and be quiet, we'll be in and out with no one the wiser. Drax, what part of quiet don't you understand?
What in the world? He just don't care.
No.
Dad is quiet, yes, but no killing.
Touch anything, don't step on anything, and don't break
Oh,
anything.
dang, he really just picked the man up about to slit the throat.
Stupid. If we mess this up, it's game over for Groot and us.
Alright, time to tiptoe through all this, right? Alright, let's see if we can do this.
Knows how to throw a party.
It was like this with the Ravagers too. Yondu was a real work hard, play hard sort.
Thanos doing either usually ended up with murder.
We comparing Scuddy father figures? Because mine gave me a shock collar for my birthday.
Once we ditch this place, I will show you guys a real party.
I will construct festive headwear worthy of this celebration.
Throne room entrance is down there, so we just gotta, you know.
Leap our way across the chasm.
Quietly.
Gotta say, this is not what I had in mind when you pitched this whole hero for hire thing.
Maybe Hellbender will give you a job.
I'm not the one she was interested in.
She's right. We should have just sold Drax.
That's not what I said.
Come on, you were thinking it.
We're not pimps, Rocket, and the plan is going just fine as is.
Still, you could have strung her along a little. Gotten us closer to Groot or something.
Do not use my sexual magnetism deceptively.
Spoken like someone who's never dated.
Not everyone has to trick someone into a date.
That's it. Dead ahead. Past another bunch of lightweights.
You're sure that tracker of yours is reliable?
Trust me, this baby's paid for itself.
Oh, you actually paid for it?
Paid, stolen, such.
I trust Rocket's doodad. Remember that time with Ansara?
I remember no such time.
Before your days, Muscles. Quill got caught stealing eggs from this place on Sakaar.
Why am I not surprised?
My doodad led me straight to him, hiding in a spike hatchery.
I was not hiding. Do your magic, Rocket.
It is not magic.
Just saying, have a little faith, Woolberry. My tech built them thumpers. It's gonna pop this door, and it'll find Groot.
Prefer these halls when they are not cluttered by drunken louts.
Am I good, or am I good?
Those were the same options.
Okay, tracker says... come on, you skeggy.
I knew that thing was junk.
We saw them take Groot down the elevator, right? So we just gotta find the controls.
Lady Lottie-Does probably got him on her fancy chair up there.
We are down here.
Hellbender used some sort of rising stairs. There's gotta be a way of activating them from ground level.
Of course she can't just have a normal friggin' ground level chair.
Drax, think you could lift this thing?
Easily. But what do you want me to do with it?
Still working on that.
Maybe there's some stairs.
There are several stairs.
I mean stairs down to Groot.
There's a perfectly good elevator.
It's not perfectly good if we can't get it working.
Then we better get it working.
Take it away, Drax.
Certainly. Where shall I move it?
Maybe there's a control panel inside there you can hack.
It's possible.
You sure that tracker is fixed?
I told you, it ain't broke.
I don't like our whole plan relying on some trinket.
Well, unless you're hiding a map inside that jumpsuit, it's the best we got.
Drax, try to clear that rubble.
At once.
Let's see what's hiding back there. Think you could have made more noise with that?
Of course. But you did not ask.
All right, I'm sending the schematic to your visor. Just follow the wiring and tell me which junctions to switch.
Here?
Done.
Cool! It changed, I can see it!
Doesn't take much to impress you.
Switch this.
Done.
This one. Oh, here!
Yep.
It got this from Watch Dogs. I can tell. It's like one of them Watchdog puzzles.
What are they doing trying to run this much current through one capacitor?
Is there a problem?
Just amateurs. This whole board is gonna need to be replaced.
Okay, here.
This thing is a mess. There's wires everywhere.
Have you seen the Milano?
Hey, those are much more organized than they could be.
And here.
Got it.
What's it like in there, Rocket?
Cramped and dusty. Smells like wet fur.
That is the smell.
I know it's me.
Switch this.
Done. These ground wires are just tied together.
This one. Oh, here.
Yep. Okay, this one goes here, and that one goes out.
Okay.
Yeah, you
There. Keep it like that. I can get up to the throne now.
better hope that panel actually works, because I'm out of things to tinker with down here.
Of course it'll work. See? Nailed it.
That is the wrong elevator.
What?
He's right. Groot went down on the other side.
Well, it's the only one we got, sweetheart.
Call me sweetheart again.
Look, I'm sure they both lead to the same place.
Your voice does not convey certainty.
This is it. We're almost there.
I gotta say, this is going pretty smooth.
Kind of nice for a change.
Please. You get bored if it was all smooth sailing. Remember the cargo run for the Hanchi?
I remember you nearly jumping us into a black hole.
Proves my point. The exciting bits are what stick with you.
What the piece of scut?
Right on cue.
It's not that. Something's wrong.
Heads up, more guards.
I would give a wide berth, Peter Quill.
Mark. Anyone else got a bad feeling all of a sudden?
Rocket, keep it down.
Stuff it, Quill. Groot's tracker just went dark.
You said we're almost there. I'm sure he's fine.
You sure as scut. Groot!
That could have gone better.
Could have gone worse. At least he didn't wake anyone on his way.
The rodent has tiny padded feet.
Anyone else thinking Groot's tracker may have gone dark because they...
No! Don't even think like that.
Plausible that the tracker was discovered and has been destroyed.
Well, that's better, I guess. Easy does it.
We're not the ones wearing jet boots.
Is it possible the rodent would leave without us after freeing the tree?
No, he wouldn't. Maybe we should hurry up.
wait for us.
He did not wait.
Thanks, Drax.
Rodent is more irritable than usual.
He didn't want us to sell Groot.
Nor did I. Tree was an inferior choice.
We got paid, didn't we? Now just a matter of us all getting out of here in one piece.
What's with this place and no railings? It's like they got the architect from the Death Star.
I am not familiar with that installation.
We should probably split up.
Whoa, it's like a snot monster covered in pimples.
Sounds like a teenager.
I am familiar with some of these creatures. Not as rare as I would have expected from Lady Hellbender's collection.
Ugh. Ugh. Rocky, we found him! Over here!
Groot! Easy there, bud. I'll get you out in a flash.
Whoa! Hey! Let's not turn him into kindling.
Stand back. I will breach the perimeter.
It's too thick.
It's too thick.
Who knew?
That's it. Just like the Urago drop, bud. On 3, 2... Oh, that dashed witch stripped you down to your bark. You know, we'd have showed up sooner, but twinkled the toes.
Good to have you back, Groot. Now all we need is an exit. I guess Groot knows the way.
Hey, wait up, bud. What's going on? Say something.
You okay, Groot?
Shut it, Quill.
What did I do?
You're the one who insisted on this stupid plan. Now that freaking Monster Queen has... I don't know.
Traumatized him.
Exactly. Is that it, big guy? Are you hurt? Come on, big guy. Don't just climb up. I told you, it should have been me in that box.
Perhaps the tree has been bewitched.
She did do something to that Tartar.
Hey, come on, talk to me, bud. What did that Bethune Flarka do to you?
Yep. With the Tartar.
Of the galaxy. You fools thought you could cheat me and suffer no consequence.
Groot.
Which one of you thought it wise to entrust your absurd scheme to a Flora Colossus? You call him friend, yet you ignore his very nature, overlooking the fact that he is
The worst liar in history.
I told you, he can't just pretend to be monstrous.
To his credit, he kept your secret for almost an hour.
Lady Hellbender, let us settle this honorably. I will face you in combat.
Honorably. Your offer is worthless, Destroyer. There is no escaping my wrath!
I can work with that.
Dweller! Feast upon them!
give this squid everything we've got!
We're gonna get flattened if we don't deal with those arms!
Destroy that mine! Crush them! Now, attack! Now, swing! Destroy that mine!
This thing could do with a few less arms!
Go, get them! Curse you!
You got this one!
Cut to the chase!
What's their lights? Come on! Let's talk about this!
Screw talking! Keep shooting! Been too long since I blew something up!
Pay for that! Crush them!
We will need to fell this for one appendage at a time!
Let's do this!
Now, attack! Destroy that mine!
Okay, so maybe this wasn't the best plan!
I don't think Novacore is getting paid! Past time someone got
Go
stabbed!
get him, Tiger!
I am trying to destroy!
What? No!
Reckless Rex!
Prepare for pain!
Now we know what kind of monster Hellbender likes!
We should have gone to Mach before!
No! Not again! Enough toying with them! End this!
All right, ground control!
Don't forget about the big one!
And beware the spine protrusion!
Don't have to tell me twice!
Go get them! Swab them, my cat!
All right, we're making progress!
The beast has learned from its mistake!
What's next, Peter?
Crush them!
My blows bounce off the jelly!
Need a hand?
Now, swing! Destroy them, my
Carve him a new one!
Feel that? Come on, just give me a shot!
You do not possess a firearm! I commend your effort, Lady Hellbender!
She's still hiding behind someone else!
curse you! Now, overwhelm them! Yes! Now, attack! Go, get them!
This has got my name on it!
Now, swing!
My great strength is underutilized!
Ready!
Crush them!
I got you, Drax!
Swarm them, my pet!
You okay?
Now, attack!
Tearing flesh from its bones appears to do nothing!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside.
Now is the time to strike!
Rocket! Do your thing! Wrap him up, bud! Come on, you overgrown octopus! We're gonna cut you into tiny pieces!
What have they done to you?
Yeah, go, dweller. Go, dweller.
Now! Rain fire upon them!
Those things are hot and heavy! Get it? No!
They could be useful! Now, overwhelm them!
I got all these toys, I'm just dying to use!
I'm ready! Just find me an opening!
Rocket! Fireworks! Oh, don't get your branches blown off! Feel my rock! That thing must get killer heartburn!
That's the least of its concerns!
Someone take me a look at the core! The outer muck is only a destruction from its nucleus! Morphing up boom balls! They're too hot, you walking timber! Hold up, Rocket! The creature mocks us with its regenerative jiggling!
I don't think the goo matters. It's the spikes inside. Ugh! Get off me!
The enemy proves persistent!
Let's try that again, shall we?
Unleash me! That's why I'm here! Your own weapon shall be your downfall! Ain't revenge, sweet! Over this way! Doing the damage, big guy! The outer muck is only a destruction from its nucleus!
Not too late to call this off.
Yeah! We can just be on our way! Hey, Will! Wanna see some fireworks? These falters! Let us take the advantage! Who says thanks? And, you know, I guess me too. Guys, we did it!
They live. Ugh. Bring me
Yes, we
Nasha.
do live.
Everybody grab a bike! Wow, we made it out in one piece!
We still need to get out of here and fast.
Everybody strap in!
Now that was a ride.
This is no time to celebrate. We have made an awful mistake.
And an awful amount of cash.
There is no escaping Lady Hellbender's wrath.
We'll see about that.
What the?
Guys, hold on!
Your bones are mine, guardians of the galaxy.
At least you'll remember us. Ha 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 ha. We are out of here.
She will hunt us to the end of the universe.
Who gives a scut? We got off that mudball with the money, didn't we?
Only after the talking tree betrayed us. I do not speak tree. Tree.
Hey, you got a problem with Groot, you got a problem with me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. One problem at a time.
Lady Hellbender will seek her revenge. Mark my words.
Then she'll have to get in line. First, I gotta call Corel.
The sooner we get this fine paid, the better.
Yeah, so we can go back to focusing on being broke.
That's weird.
Is money all that you think of, rodent?
No, I also think about bombs.
And booze.
Bombs made out of booze.
Nikki!
Is it true? Really?
There's something wrong with the connection.
Did you twist the thingy?
Yeah, no dice. Nikki, is your mom around? I really need to talk to her.
She's with me. Inside me. After we left, we went to the quarantine zone. I seen the board and there was dark fog.
Did you try narrowing the band?
First thing I tried, it's gotta be something else. I'm losing you, Nick. Can you put your mom
I
on?
knew you were bad. So much light. I knew the Raker said it was a miracle.
I think something has happened to the girl.
Yeah, it's called she's Novacore.
Can you fix it?
Yeah, keep your star pants on. I'll go check the array.
Bring her back. I need them all back. I just have to.
Rocket!
Look at what it did! It chewed everything! The scut!
I thought Corel confiscated the llama thingy.
Llama.
What did I say?
Who gives a flying scut? The gold domes didn't get rid of it, and now the array's fucked.
I promise we'll get it fixed soon.
Yeah, just like you promised to get your girlfriend to go easy on us. Yeah, okay.
Hey, that's not fair.
You know what isn't fair, Quill? Being the only one who actually seems to give a scut about the Milano. Look, guys, we need the doc to fix the array. Luckily, I know a guy on Nowhere has got the parts we need, and he can get rid of that Nova tracker cheap.
No, we cannot abandon the child. Her behavior was erratic.
The llama thingy chewed the wires, Drax. It was probably just a bad connection. And if we remove the tracker, Corel will make sure the entire Novacore fleet is on alert for us.
Gamora's right, we made a promise. I made a promise. See if you can pinpoint where Corel is. We pay the fine.
Quill, are you freaking kidding me?
That way, we don't have to keep looking over our shoulders for Nova on the next job.
If there is a next job.
All right, I'm gonna end the gameplay right here. Next time we're gonna get in to see what's wrong with Corel. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and comment. Also consider hitting that red subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch at Phoenix_D_Wolf. I love you all, and I am gone for now.
Tell me, rodent, would you have harmed the llama creature if the tree had not removed it?
You think? That thing's got it coming.
I would prefer if you refrained. I would prefer not to have to remove your